valuable thoughts on the significant role of multilateralism, diplomacy and defense cooperation in sustaining peace efforts worldwide, wherein UN troops remain one of the most significant contributors. Now, ladies and gentlemen, as part of the felicitation ceremony, now in his honor, we would like to present the External Affairs Minister a painting that captures Captain Gurbachan Singh Salaria in action during Operation UNUCAT in Congo as part of the UN mission ONUC, where he led a fearless charge with bayonets and kukris, preventing enemy reinforcements despite such overwhelming odds. For his act of gallantry, he was posthumously awarded the Paramveer Chakra by the President of India. On behalf of all the participating nations, may I now request General Dwivedi to present the special painting and the conclave souvenir to the External Affairs Minister of India, Shri Dr. S. Jaishankar. Sir, your optimism and vision for UNTCCs is indeed so inspiring. Shri Dr. S. Jaishankar, on behalf of all our distinguished delegates, I must once again extend our deepest appreciation and gratitude for your presence here with us. Thank you very much, General Dwivedi, for doing the honors. And with that, ladies and gentlemen, as the Minister will now depart the Zorawar Hall, we will wait for some important announcements for the day to be made. All in the audience are kindly requested to remember.
Today, our peacekeepers must be prepared to protect civilians from harm, respond to humanitarian crisis, and yet operate in environments where the enemy wears no uniform and respects no rules. This difficult reality demands a new paradigm for peacekeeping. It requires enhanced training, sophisticated technology, and a re-evaluation of our mandates. We must equip peacekeepers to deal with asymmetric threats, ensure their own safety, and yet deliver on their missions. That means investing in surveillance systems, protective gear, cyber capabilities, and mission preparedness of the highest standard. It is likely that the peacekeeping budget will see headwinds. We will need to see how we can overcome this constraint while adhering to the core principles of maintenance of peace and security. This should also be an opportunity to undertake measures of making UN peacekeeping more financially and administratively rigorous, like winding down obsolete missions that have outlived their purpose. For India, participation in UN peace operations is a profound expression of our responsibility as a member state and of our belief in global commitments. Since inception, we have contributed over 300,000 troops cumulatively, making us the world's largest troop contributing country. Our peacekeepers have served and are serving with distinction and professionalism in some of the world's most challenging theaters. This includes South Sudan, Lebanon, Syria, and the DRC, amongst others. This sustained commitment stems from our conviction that peace anywhere strengthens peace everywhere. We also take great pride that we have walked the talk in our commitment towards women, peace, and security. Our women peacekeepers have demonstrated the unique impact that they have. They build trust in communities and give hope to vulnerable populations, especially women and children. We believe that it is no longer a question of whether women can do peacekeeping. Rather, it is whether peacekeeping can succeed without women. I recall that in February 2025, India hosted the first ever international conference on women peacekeepers from the Global South, bringing together women peacekeepers from 35 nations. More recently, in August this year, India hosted the UN Women Military Officers Course, which saw participation from 15 countries. I'm also glad to note that this August gathering has, over the last 2 days, deliberated on issues closely associated with and important to the maintenance of peace and security. Peacekeeping is and will remain an important instrument of the UN in this pursuit. We need to adapt and we need to change according to the times so as to make peacekeeping more effective and more resilient. This is best reached through consultations and engagement between member states as we discuss the evolving nature of the future of peacekeeping. The Global South has both a particular contribution and a particular relevance insofar as peacekeeping is concerned. Unfortunately, the maximum number of conflict zones are located there. In fact, the requirements of the Global South are themselves distinct, calling for unique, regional, and even local solutions. This is why conferences of this type are valuable in engaging on a single platform in the search for optimal solutions. India has always stood with our brothers and sisters of the Global South and will continue to help with our expertise and long-standing experience across all domains, including in peacekeeping. Let us therefore commit to working together, collectively, constructively, and by consensus, to shaping a renewed vision of peacekeeping, one that honors the sacrifices of the past, that adapts to the challenges of the present, and that commits to the promise of the future. I thank you for your attention.